Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 9, Episode 15 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town, the final episode of Season 9, and today we're playing the Welsh Cup Final against Afan Lido. We're also going to have our end of season awards and your chance to vote in our goal of the season competition. But before any of that, there's a little bit to catch you up on, and the big news, without a doubt, is that Tommy Williamson has signed a new contract, a 5-year deal. You can see there with 1.5 million, just over $5,000 a week. He's a star player now, but the most important thing, you may remember he had a release fee of £1.1 million. That is gone. There is no release fee, which means Tommy Williamson is ours for the next 5 seasons, should we choose to keep him. And that is massive, massive news, because he is a really, really good player. Look, he averaged 7.74 this season in Europe. Yes, a lot of that's going to be from qualifying, but just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant news. Really, really, really happy with that. Now, there's some other things to catch you up on as well. If we go quickly down here, we have made a signing for next season. We continue to strengthen. We have signed a young, promising attacking midfielder from Barcelona. £700,000. We triggered a release clause for this guy. $2,000 a week he is on. Like I say, he comes in for next season. We're looking at him to be a left winger, basically. And I think, he's only 17 right now, so we might not actually get him until the January again, actually looking at that. But anyway, that's beside the point. We've signed him. He's going to be a really, really good player for us. I think what this will mean is the end of Adam Maurice and possibly of Davies as well. We can see he's a really, really high potential player, and this is what we need to do. We need to sign young players with high potential and then try and develop them into stars for us. So that is Robert Riola, I guess we'd pronounce that. I'll practice that over the summer. So that is him in. And the other piece of news, it was sort of inevitable, but it's not nice nonetheless, is that I have signed a new contract at the club. So look at that, over $7,000 a week I'm on now. Why can't I get a chunk of that in real life? Which would be amazing. But yeah, we've signed the deal for the next 3 years. We've got a release, you can see there, 1.1 mil to get us out of our contract, but we're not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so we need to have a contract to stay at the club, and we have that now. Now, there is a few games to catch you up on to get to the end of the season. Let's go see if we could do that. If we could stay invincible, even though the perfect season was gone. We start with our league match against Carnarvon. We opened the scoring when McMyer's block shot fell for Ewan Dixon, and went 2-0 up before half-time when Averman picked out McMyer, before McMyer got his second late in the game. So this took place during an international break, and it was a decent performance from us. McMyer with the double, Dixon with a goal as well. And yeah, like I say, it was a good performance. No complaints from me on this one. It's a shame that it was an international break. Allmark had got himself caught up. He has got a couple of extra caps, actually, in that window, or that international break, so that's good for him. But it did, of course, mean that he couldn't score goals. But McMyer stepped up and did the job. Next up was our Welsh Cup semi-final against Cefn Druids. Obviously, if we're playing the final, we won. Let's see how many we won by. Follower cross for Heinz McMyer to open the scoring, before Connor Gosney and McMyer's second had us 3-0 up after 20 minutes. Gosney got his second in first half stoppage time, and O'Halloran got our fifth just after the break, before Gosney completed his hat-trick. So we put out a strong team and we put in a strong performance. Norrington Davies got himself sent off late for very much a deserved red card. Two-footed scissor kick lunge from behind. But McMyer with a double. Connor Gosney with a lesser spotted hat-trick. And Jake O'Halloran got himself on the score sheet as well. Unfortunately, we were just too good for them. But it's nice to see Dan Williams, one of our ex-players, coming up and having a strong game against us. So that was nice, but he was the only one, to be honest. Yeah, we were just too good for them, 10 men or not. The next game is a bit of a preview to the cup final. It was Afan Lido in the league. Damien Allmark gave us the lead, before Tommy Williamson got our second. And Allmark scrambled in a third in first half stoppage time, before Albert Criado got his first Bala goal late on. So there we go, a good performance from us. Allmark with a double, and they were just some spectacular goals from Allmark, weren't they? Tommy Williamson with a penalty, and Criado with his first goal for the club. I've been trying to play him out there as a left winger. He is left-footed, and that's where, if he has a future, that's where it is. He's high potential, much higher potential than Maurice and Sean Davies. So I'm going to try and give him game time. Well, spoiler alert, I try and give him game time between now and the end of the season just to see exactly how good he can be. He's got good pace and he can cross and dribble. So he's a little bit better than both Maurice and Sean Davies in that respect. So that was the Afan Lido game. Next up, we played Bengal City in the league. This is, of course, our local rivals. Damien Allmark gave us an early lead. But Bengal City pegged us back immediately. Allmark put us back in front before Ryan Murphy and a Tommy Williamson stunner had us 4-1 up at halftime. Jan Averman extended our lead early in the second half before Bengal City pulled 2 back. So a bit of a goal fest, this one. It was, we were good going forward. We weren't so crash hot at the back. Allmark with 2 goals. Murphy, Williamson and Averman with the rest of the goals. You can see Criado did a decent job playing up there on the left. Williamson did his job as he usually does. Again, just a really, really good performance. We gave one of our young left backs, Robert Malone, a game. I don't think we're going to keep him this summer, though. Left back isn't particularly a position of strength for us. So we'll wait and see how that one develops. So that was the Bengal City game, a goal fest there. The final league game of the season was against Barry Town. Obviously, we were still invincible at this point. Could we get across the line? Brett Brewerton gave us the lead. And David Grehan's spectacular volley doubled our advantage. Before Ewan Dixon completed the scoring inside 20 minutes. Of course we could. So another invincible season for Bala Town. Excellent news. To be honest, you can see there that we got all the goals in 4 minutes. Brewerton, Grehan, a stunner goal from him, wasn't it? And Dixon. And then that was kind of it. We just kind of packed it in and didn't really... I mean, they were never going to score, to be honest, and we could have scored more. But yeah, the game just kind of became attack versus defense, with the attack not looking particularly bothered if they scored. So a good performance nonetheless, and obviously an invincible season, it's always a good achievement. So 94 points we got this season, 31 wins from our 32 games, just that stalemate against Bengal City, preventing us from going the whole distance. You can see Ruthen and Stefan Druids are the 2 that have gone down. If we have a quick look at the other leagues, I think they should be done by now to wrap those up. In the north, it's Llandudno that comes up. Fantastic, because I love saying that name. So they're coming up next season, and along with them coming up is Carmarthen Town's coming back, which is nice to see. So they walked away with that league. Haverfordwest is, of course, an affiliate club of ours. We're going to try... I almost don't want them to get promoted, because it would mean, of course, then that we'll probably have our link with them terminated like it did with Ruthen. But yeah, we'll see what we can do there. But there we go. So it's Carmarthen and Llandudno that are coming up next season. You can all laugh at me trying to say Llandudno multiple times next season. All right. That is that. Let's go and now have a look at what we have here for this cup final. It is obviously against Afan Lido. We are the favourites, as you would expect. They are a Jordan Henderson coach team. That's right, that Jordan Henderson. He's a decent enough manager. Maybe not the best coach going around, but early days in his managerial career. An attacking long ball team, standoff pressing. So they're pretty much the anti-Klopp in that sense, aren't they? Obviously didn't take much of an impression from him. They did win their last game against Bengal City. We can see here that they sort of deep, compact, passing network is there, and their key passes, I mean, it's all over the shop, isn't it? There is no real structure to that play by the looks of that. Let's have a look at the team that we're sending out to try and get the job done. Now, one thing I do have to flag up coming into this one is if we can go up here, it's not going to show. If we have a look at Damien Allmark, he has 47 goals in the season. Not league goals, but over the course of the season, he has 47 goals this season. A hat-trick for Allmark. Doesn't take a mathematician. He will be 50 goals for the season. So he's starting this one ahead of Mackmeyer, and we really, really want him to try and get that. But the rest of the team, it is full strength. It is Teniskovic, the goalkeeper. It's Norrington, Davies, O'Halloran, Gosney, and Folleran in what will be his last appearance at the club. Cameron has picked up a little bit of a knock. He's not fit. He's still about a week and a half away, 3 weeks away. So yeah, he's not playing. So it is a final look this season, and probably forever at Folleran. He's not coming back next year. So yeah, last chance to see him in action. It's York and Murphy in midfield. It's Grehan, Will it be the last time we see Greehand in a Bala shirt? I would like to get him back as well, but we'll have to wait and see where that kind of leads us over the summer. It's Williamson and Criado down the left. He's done a really, really good job, so we're going to stick with him. If you're wondering what Vukovic is also picked up a bit of an injury, so not really, or he's not fit for this one. And it's going to be Damien Allmark up top. As I said, a hat-trick away from 50 goals in the season. I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist here at Rice Road ahead of the Welsh Cup Final between Bala Town and Afan Lido. I don't know, guys, are we sure this is the right place? It's a road with rice on it. It's not even a football pitch. Alright, and here we go. Now, the final is taking place at the Rice Road there, you can see in Swansea. Apparently, this stadium does not exist on Google. So, I don't know why there's a street filled with rice. That's just strange, isn't it? But here we go. Here we go. We should challenge them to pick up where they left off. We've been on a good run lately. Just go out there and impress me, boys. Just impress me. Some calm, we have faith. And let's go out there and finish the season on a high. Alright, and here we go. Afan Lido are a dangerous team. They have, I don't want to say Matthew Wade, but it's not. That's an Australian cricketer. But Wade, over here, is it Mark Wade? Anyway, he's a good player. Yeah, it is Marcus Wade. He's dangerous. We've gone down to 10 men. Criado, what have you done? What have you done? Okay. 3 minutes in, eh? Well, that makes it interesting, doesn't it? Well, how do we fix this? Alright, so I think what we do is we stick Murphy over there. We have to drop Williamson back in. And you're going to have to be a pressing forward now too, Mr. Allmark. Alright. Well, that makes things interesting, doesn't it? Can we win a cup final with 10 men? We're about to find out. Criado, that was so stupid. That was so stupid. Alright, we've got defending to do here, it looks like. Maybe we shouldn't be attacking, but, you know, what have we got to lose? I mean, a cup final for one thing, I suppose. Oh! That would have been unlucky from our point of view, I've got to say, if that had gone flying in. Yeah, I mean, us down, that really does even things up, doesn't it? Here we go with the corner. Norrington Davies, it's headed away. It's there for Greehand, blocked away. Of course, the chances of Allmark getting a hat-trick now have been dramatically reduced as well, haven't they? Greehand, edge of the area. Norrington Davies, wrong foot for him. He slides a pass in for Greehand. Guys, get on the left and right. You need to switch positions. Here we go with Williamson getting forward. Tommy Williamson out for Norrington Davies. Back there for Williamson. Williamson to Davies again. Can we get a cross in? Where's Allmark? It's back post. It's Greehand. It's there. Oh, Allmark. He's been living off the goal line tap in the last few games, and he couldn't quite get there for that one. Come on, boys. Let's keep this going. Let's keep getting creative. Let's keep creating chances. Greehand, both our wide players are looking absolutely knackered, which isn't helping. Demand a bit more coming into the break. And there we go. We are not quite at half-time. Murphy with a free kick. Chips it in. Allmark is there. It's bouncing off the goal line. Somebody... That is so unlucky for Allmark. It's right there now for Williamson. It's blocked away. O'Halloran has it. And that should end the highlight. It ends the half. And considering we're down to 10 men, that wasn't a terrible half. Alright, what do we say? Come on, lads. We're a man down here. We can still get a result. I don't think there's anything else we can say. Gosney, mate, you cannot afford to get yourself sent off here. We want to see a little bit more from you, please, Mr. Sam York. We'd like to see a little bit more from you, please, Mr. Follerin. And who's this? Ryan Murphy. He's not a winger. It's not great having him out there. I have faith in you all, except for you, Criado. Best I don't see you for a few days. And let's get back out there and see what we can do here. Another get creative. Here we go. A goal kick for Afan Lido. Can we win that? No. Headed straight back to the goalkeeper. If you want to go closing down Allmark, you can, but there we go. Can we win that? No, flick on. It's there with Edwards. Edwards, can we get a foot in here somewhere? No, we cannot. Come on, boys. It's a good, decent pressure. We're making them go back. Oh, we've pounced there with Gosney. Gosney goes forward for Allmark. Can Allmark get himself a 48th goal of the season? Of course he can! Damien Allmark sticks away the chance early in the second half, and we're 1-0 up with 10 men, and of course we only need 10 men, and that is, Gosney did really well there. I don't know that he meant the pass, to be honest, but it ran perfectly into Allmark's path, didn't it? A one touch to get himself settled and then tucked it away wonderfully well. Allmark with 48 for the season. Bala Town 1-0 up. And can we go and see this out now? We should probably take it off attacking now we have the lead, shouldn't we? Here we go. Afan Lido, work to do defensively, and that's 1-1. I've got a cat hair up my nose. Like honestly, I have a magnet in my nose for cat hairs, I think. Unbelievable. And it is 1-1. Just like that. It's Matt Stevenson's 10th of the season. Wade, I said he was dangerous. It's a good ball in. Stevens with a nice header. Tanaskovic, could he have done a little bit better? It's not offside, so it doesn't matter. And there we go. Sam York's not having a good day. Murphy over a free kick. It's there for Allmark. Oh, it's gone in, has it? No! How has it stayed out? We nicked that again, do we? Allmark's having a wonderful time of things up front. Send him off, ref. Send him off. 10 aside. Come on. Here we go again. Another chance to score from the free kick. It's Murphy. Is he going to have a shot into the wall? Have another go. It's back there for Tommy Williamson coming forward. Williamson. Crossfield, he finds Murphy in space. Murphy, it's the wrong side for him. Is it a penalty, ref? No, it's not. It's cleared away into touch, and that'll end the highlight. Sam York is having a poor day on a booking. We do have Paul McVeigh on the bench. We might have to look to bring him on. Wade comes in, and Tanaskovic makes a save. All right, York, you're off, mate. We're going to bring on Paul McVeigh. Very, very attacking now, a midfield of McVeigh and Williamson, but it's what's got to happen, unfortunately. Let's demand a little bit more from us here. Another goal kick for Afan Lido. They pump it forward. Wade has it. He's dangerous. He's dangerous. Oh. He's one of those that I would sign if we weren't trying to build up the rest of the league at this point. So, yeah, I mean, it did cross my mind. I could probably sign him, play him for a season or two, and then sell him on for a big, big profit. But it's just going to weaken Afan Lido if we do that. Ball forward to nobody. Follerin has it. Follerin gets it forward to Greeham, but there's no one with him. McVeigh should pick that up. All right, poor McVeigh. What can he do? Back for Norrington Davies. Out there for Murphy. Murphy, can he get down the outside? Can he get across in? This isn't his strength, though. It's decent to the back post. Oh, it's in, and David Greeham, if it is his last game for Bala Town, has he just won us the cup final? 79th minute, a 7th of the season for him. And there we go. Murphy to Greeham, and it's 2-1 to Bala Town. He did well, Murphy, didn't he? He's not a winger, but he's dug out across. Greeham at the back post, got above his man, and planted the header away beautifully. 12 minutes to play, plus stoppages. Was it offsides? No, it's not even close. Stop your complaining, Afan, and then we come straight back. Are we going to put this tie to bed, or is it going to get us pegged back again? Our lead didn't last long the first time. Follerin's not done well there, and that's wide. That's fine. That is fine. All right, come on, boys, come on. This would be a wonderful achievement to win the... we've essentially played the entire game with 10 men. And we've arguably still been the better team as well. I don't even think it's arguably. We have still been the better team. Come on. Gosney in there for McVeigh. Back for Gosney. Gosney in for McVeigh. Maybe this is the way to even up the league next season. We play every game with 10 men. There's Allmark. Oh, he can't quite get past the defender. Here he goes again. Allmark. It's still there. Greeham has it. Greeham wraps up the cup for us. It's an 8th goal of the season. It's 3-1 with 2 minutes to play. We'll give him some praise. Now, that has been a truly, truly stunning performance. A really, really good performance there from our boys in black and white. Allmark, he thought he was in there, didn't he? So did I, but Greeham picks it up, drills it past the goalkeeper at the near post. It's 3-1, and that should be that. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Do we have time to extend the lead, or is it going to be a nervous end here for us? Williamson has it. He's done well in midfield, hasn't he? He can do it. Maybe not at the very top level, but certainly at this level he can. Here we go with Williamson. Back out for Murphy. Can we get a cross in for Allmark? Can Allmark get goal number 49? It's a penalty. Allmark is going to take it. You just never know. If he takes this penalty, it puts him on 49. He's only 30% success rate. But it gets him to 49 goals, and then you never know, though we still have about 4 minutes to play. It's Greeham to take it anyway. Selfish, mate. Selfish. Just because you get a hat-trick in a cup final. Unbelievable. 9th goal for Greeham. And there goes probably any chance of the Damien Allmark 50 goals in the season. You do wonder if we'd stuck with 11 men the entire game, if he would have had a better chance. But Grehan, well done, mate. You get yourself a hat-trick. And there it is. It is a cup final victory for Bala Town with 10 men, and we've still won it 4-1.
Aussie, another treble, mate. Well done.
Yeah. Look, thanks, Chaz. I mean, we certainly made it difficult for ourselves today, but we got there in the end. But I've got to say, I can't stay quiet on this. Whoever decided that a road covered in rice was the best place to host the cup final, I mean, mate, they're going to be shot. This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I'm trying to raise the standard and the profile of Welsh football, and to play on a surface like this just makes a mockery. It makes a mockery of everything we're trying to do here at Bala Town. It's unacceptable. So it's a really, really good performance, isn't it? Really, really happy with that. I feared the worst when we went down to 10, but needn't have worried. We can say congratulations, boys. Well done, and that's a good season. So Bala Town lift the Welsh Cup. Well done, boys. We complete a famous treble, which is amazing. Grehan, a minor injury, but it doesn't matter because we're done now for the season, isn't it? Bit of prize money, which is nice. Criado is banned for 1 game. And the bad tackle was harsh and we should consider appealing it. Alright, well, maybe we're being harsh on him then. We'll appeal it. We'll do you a favour, Albert. Medals for the cup win. We can see everybody there who's won a medal. We really are going to bankrupt the Welsh FA with the amount of players we use. Look at that. Maurice gets a medal for 1 subs appearance at some point. But you've all earned it, boys. You've all earned the medal. Another cup win for Bala Town. That is 7 times we've won that now. Look at that domination in the Welsh Cup, isn't it? Grehan, hat-trick, absolute legend, mate. Well done to you. And collective bonuses paid at 130 grand. That's a lot of money for winning the Welsh Cup. And there is there's the review of the tournament. Guys, wait right there. We will be right back with our end of season awards. We'll see who you guys voted as Viewers Player of the Year, who the game gives as the season's best player, and we will of course crown Damien Allmark as the Golden Boot. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Bala Town end of season awards. Oh, thank you everybody. Thank you. Wow, what an audience. Full house tonight it looks like, and what a season it has been. Record breaking in a number of ways, and we came back and we gave Europe a real shake up this season, didn't we? We're not the most popular people in Amsterdam, but that's okay. That's okay. We can deal with that, can't we? It's been a wonderful season, memorable, and the main people to thank for that are, of course, the players for the memories. So, boys, thanks for the memories. Well done. Wonderful season. I'm very proud of all of you. Well done. Now, of course, this is an award ceremony, which means we need to give out some awards. The first one tonight is the Golden Pen, awarded to this season's best signing. And this guy, he came in on a free, but he was worth so much more than that for us. He came from Arsenal to Bala Town. He is Tommy Williamson. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to this season's player with the worst discipline. And it was a hotly contested contest this year. A number of players picking themselves up red cards, but one man showed the consistency to raise above the others. And with 1 red and 5 yellows, the winner is Rhys Norrington Davies. The next award is the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player with the best pass completion. And this season, well, it's a position that needs to be accurate when they're passing the ball out. And with a 94% pass completion, he was definitely that. So the winner of the Golden Bullseye is goalkeeper Mladen Tanaskovic. The next award is the Golden Spoon, awarded to the man who feeds the strikers, the man with the most assists. And this man has been a phenomenal player for Bala Town for a number of seasons now. I think it's not the first time he's won this award either. With 15 assists, the winner is... Get up here, Ryan Burke. The next award is the Golden Anchor, awarded to the man that we can rely on, the player with the highest average match rating. And this season, well, this man was just absolutely incredible for us. An insane average match rating of 8.12. The winner is Damien Allmark.
How dare you call me a what? Oh, anchor. Okay, no, I'll accept this one then. Thank you very much. No, I understand now. I do understand. Thank you very much, Mr. Aussie Villain, sir, Gaffer, sir. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. to play against these part-time players and milkmen and postmen and scaffolders and the like, while everyone else got to go on the exciting plane journeys. I'm not bitter, you are. It's been a real honour to score against teams with really high Scrabble scores in their names, and hopefully I'll carry on next year. And if no one breaks my face, and if I'm allowed to wear the Bane mask next year, then maybe we'll see if I can get some more records. Thank you very much.
Alright, which one of you told him about the golden wanker? That's very much a private joke that he shouldn't have found out about. Unbelievable. Learn what's private and what's not. Alright, the next award is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, this season's best young player. And this season, well, is this man a young player? Arguably not, but he's won the award anyway. The Golden Soother goes to, get back up here, Damien Orma.
Young player? Is it? I feel like I've been playing in this league for 20 years. How can I still be a young player? I mean, I'll take it. Anything else in the trophy cabinet's good, right? I'm happy with any old trophy, to be honest with you. Even this one, which looks like it was bought from Mothercare. Okay. Is there going to be much more? Because I think I've got a boot coming, right? I think. Rima. Oh, you old splitter. Rima Miles, get up here. Help me carry some of this stuff, will you?
I'll have you know that trophy was crafted by the finest jewellers Bala has to offer. Show some respect to the hardware, mate. Alright, the next award is the Golden Boot, awarded to this season's top goal scorer. And we all know who it is, don't we? Just short of 50 for the year, 48 goals. That, my friends, is incredible. The winner is, once again, Damien Orma.
Honour to receive this one, the Golden Boot. I've got a pair of Golden Boots now. I'm not certain they're going to help me with my pace, but I'm willing to give it a go. So, yeah, again, I mean, it's in a team like this, I'm only the finished product. I'm only the one to tap it into the net after all the creative work that goes on around me. So it's dedicated to all of you guys. Yeah, right. Ha! I'm keeping it. It's mine. Rima, catch.
Now it's time for the Coaches Award to acknowledge this season's moment to remember, or maybe that should be forget, with the awarding of the horse's ass. And, well, this season, it doesn't go to a member of the playing staff. It goes to, well, the entire board. You all win the horse's ass. Why on earth did you sell Callum Connolly? You're a bunch of morons. Now it is time to award this season's Viewer's Choice Player of the Year, as voted by you watching at home on YouTube. And this season, well, fans love goals, don't they? 66% of you voted for this man. The winner is Damien Orma.
What's a YouTube, boss? Never heard of it. People who watch... So viewers player. Okay, got you. People, like, not the supporters in the ground, though. Well, not that we get many of those anyway. I'm confused. But I am delighted to be held in such high regard. I'm not who I'd have voted for, so I mean, I'm not who I did vote for, to be quite honest with you. But never mind. It is an honour. I mean, I suppose when you're banging in 40 goals in a season, you kind of get noticed, right? I do feel a little bit like I'm taking some of the thunder away from some of the other boys, but an award's an award. So Rima, catch. Ha 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 ha! He dropped it.
Alright, now before we get to awarding this season's big one, the Golden Star for Player of the Season, we do need to take a minute to acknowledge this season's Team of the Year. If you do just direct your eyes up to the board, you will see that the goalkeeper is Tanaskovic. The defence is Burke, KDH, Gosney and Follerin. Your midfield is McVeigh and Murphy. Tommy Williamson is the number 10. The wingers are Vukovic and Grehan. And the striker is, of course, free-scoring Damien Ormark. Congratulations, guys. You've all had a cracking season. Well done. Okay, the next award is the big one. It's the Golden Star awarded to this season's Man of the Town, the Player of the Season. And, well, there was a number of good players for us this year, both in Europe and domestically. But I think we all know there's one man that stands out above the rest. With 60% of the vote, the Golden Star goes to Damien Ormark.
No way I'm throwing this one to him. He dropped the last one. Good luck at a little, mate. This one, obviously, star player. I am unworthy. There are better players than me out there, sitting out there watching, and that's what you get for being that good. You only get to play 20 times a season. Unlucky. I'll play out in the glorious heat and sunshine of central Wales, while you're in the grim and nasty places like Cyprus. And yeah, this speech hasn't gone the way I planned, but it's an honour to win this one as well. And Rima, just put the rest of them down there. Down there, don't break them. Good, well done. Now you can go away. Now you can go to France. Goodbye. It is an honour. Thank you very much. And better next season.
So that brings to an end the Damien Ormark Appreciation Evening. Rima, if you do just want to start making your way out, mate, so you don't hold the rest of us up with all those trophies, that'd be appreciated. But yeah, that brings us to the end of the evening. It brings us to the end of the season. It's been a really, really enjoyable season this year. But we want to come back, go bigger and better again next season. We will be back in Europe, and we'll be causing some troubles, won't we? Hopefully. It's going to be a busy summer ahead as we look to strengthen for that campaign. But I do also want to take a minute to thank everybody in the auditorium. Thank you for you watching at home. I look forward to seeing you all again next season. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you. So there we go, end of season awards are done for another season, and congratulations to Damien Ormark, who really does just clean up these things, doesn't he? He was the player of the year in the game, the fans player of the year in game. Ryan Burke was second, 24% of the vote. Connor Gosney third, maybe a bit of a surprise there with 10%. Tommy Williamson's goal of the season was the goal of the season as given by game. We'll come back to that in just a second. He was the signing of the year, a free transfer from Arsenal. What value for money that has proved to be. Ormark, final season as a young player, and he wins the Golden Soother. Team of the year, we can see there. I don't have any major disagreements with it, to be honest. I think that's all just about fair enough. Sam York, I always feel like a little bit unlucky because he plays so much in Europe where it's harder for him to do well. But yeah, otherwise I think that's all probably fair enough. The other awards here was obviously Ormark, the Golden Boot winner, 2 goals short of the 50. He also won the highest average match rating. Ryan Burke got the most assists with 15. Tanis Kovic, best pass completion. Ormark also got most man of the match awards. Not an award we give out on the night, but still very well done indeed. And the Golden Card, well, look at the competition for it this year. Norrington Davies won it based on the fact that he had 5 yellows and the 1 red, which Vukovic also had, but what Norrington Davies did was do it in less games. So therefore, Reece Norrington Davies took home the Golden Card, but it was a very, very hotly contested category this season, wasn't it? Quick look at the rest of what we've got here. The season review, knocked out in the group stages of the Champions League, always good to be part of that. Second knockout round in the Europa League. Now, if we want to see how Borussia Dortmund is doing, they are looking as if they're going to get into the final. They won 2-1 away to Napoli in the first leg of the semi-final. So it looks as though we've gone out to a very good team. And if they go on and win it, I'm going to say we're the second best team in that competition. That's just what I believe. So, so there we go. Domestically, we cleaned up. We won the league and both cups. Iron Brew, the curse came back to hit us again, but we did get our revenge against Hibs, didn't we, in Europe, which was nice. Match of the season, 7-1 against Cardiff Met Uni. I'm going to say the 6-1 against TNS was better than that. The moment to forget was the 0-0 draw. That's probably just about fair enough. The average attendance, it's going up. 13% full now. Can we, at some point, be able to expand the stadium so that we can play our European games at our actual home ground? That would be nice, wouldn't it? 37 players used this year. It is the Aussie Villain Award for most players used in the league, which is always nice. The side of 2021, where are they now? I'll leave this up here for a second if you want to have a quick read and see where everybody has gone. A lot of these guys have unfortunately just retired. Louis Gray, I think, has just retired. I really wanted him to become a coach, which is a shame. Bakari has officially retired now as well, having not been able to find a club after us successfully. Glennon retired as well. Gee, some of the legends just have not stayed around, have they? Sam Follerin, he retired too, didn't he? Yeah. Luke Bussenbrew, I'm pretty sure he retired. Yes, he did. He never got another club after us. That blows my mind that nobody wanted to pick him up. And he didn't want to come back to us. Ben Davies, Backhill Benny, has retired as well. I really wanted these guys to become coaches, and they're all just retiring on me. Liam Edwards has retired, never got a club after us. Again, that really surprises me. And Chris McKee was an absolute muppet, and he retired as well, aged 22, having been let go by Lance. So a lot of retirements, which is unfortunate. Club Vision and Meeting, I mean, we're expected to win everything, aren't we? Champions League reach playoff as a minimum now. That's getting more and more difficult each year, but it should be doable for us at this point. Squad dynamics, we can see them there. We got the summer upcoming. I don't expect any of those team leaders to leave. Gosney, if we were to get a bid, but I think Gosney's someone now that we'll try and keep with us to sort of as a especially as a team leader, try and build us like a rock of the squad. End of season team meeting we'll do off camera. The injury report, we can see that there. End of season, that's nothing. Jones is starting a license, which is good. Gossets, he got a license, so let's see if we can get him another coaching badge. He needs all the help he can get, doesn't he? Poor old Connor Gosney. That's annoying. Anyway, got the goal of the season to come now, and if you are familiar with my videos, you will know how this works, and if not, let me just quickly explain it to you. We will have a vote. There'll be a little eye at the top of the screen. We're going to have to change this very shortly, but we can get away with it for one more season here. So the Tommy Williamson goal and 3 others I deem worthy will be available for you to vote on, so make sure you do that. And before then, we'll have a quick look back at some of the honourable mentions of some goals we've scored that maybe aren't quite goal of the season worthy. So until next time, guys, when we have a summer transfer specials, we look to build and hopefully do a little bit of a clean out as well ahead of the new season. I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. And here are our top 4 goals from the 27-28 season. Don't forget to vote for your favourite.